The University of Sussex is a multidisciplinary university. The Information Technology Service is responsible for computing across the campus, PCs for the students to use, staff equipment, business systems, and it of course includes the data network. A very important part of our data network is our Wi-Fi service.
We're one of the more popular universities and we're doing quite well in the rankings, and we want to make sure that the students who come to this university that all the facilities meet their expectations, and of course Wi-Fi is one of those facilities that students expect. Our students were using a previously installed Wi-Fi system which we felt was getting a little bit long in the tooth, and noticed an increase in possible complaints about Wi-Fi, and obviously we wanted to improve the system to keep our students happy. Some of our students had expressed concern that the Wi-Fi wasn't sufficient for their sort of learning experience. Problems connecting, slow response, occasional dropout, or even areas where there were no Wi-Fi, and obviously we wanted to improve upon that for our student experience.
There was no upgrade route that was possible for that system. The manufacturer had actually discontinued the service. We started to discuss with suppliers at a conference in Edinburgh run by USISA, and we met with the folk from Meru, and we spent a very productive time talking to them about their solution, and they told us all about the way it would possibly work in our institution and how it would help us grow the capacity we thought we needed.
Following our kind of remit of demands, we came to the conclusion that Meru offered all the solutions that we were looking for.
We set Meru a challenge really. We said we want a new Wi-Fi system, we haven't got a huge amount of effort to install it, bring it along and show us it working.
Meru brought down a complete system, literally built it here in a day. We run Ed Jerome here on campus, and we were very surprised and impressed that straight out of the box the kit worked. It was great. Meru left the test equipment with us so that we could have a good play with it and explore all the various features, and we were very impressed, especially with the management side of the solution.
We recommended to the contractors who are building our new halls of residence that they installed a Meru-based system for us, and that took place in our Northfield residences, serving 700 rooms.
Some of the new residences have had them as part of the new build, but the older residences will also benefit from the Meru Wi-Fi system. We've had a rolling programme funded by the university to install Meru equipment throughout the university. Everywhere where students learn, where teaching occurs, or where they gather, such as cafes, we're providing Wi-Fi coverage in those areas, and the students really appreciate that. One example of the Wi-Fi system success is within our university library. It's recently been refurbished. Previously, the library seemed to get about 30% usage, but since we've rolled out Meru within the library, we literally are running at 100%. The library is always full of students and they're happily working. Some of my colleagues refer to them as a moving flash mob of connections, and the Meru equipment seems to handle that very well.
A great feature of the Meru system is of course that you can add access points without worrying about which channels were going to work, channel interference, and all the problems you get with what I like to call old-fashioned Wi-Fi. And so the Meru system allowed us to add more APs and greatly increase the capacity for students to access the Wi-Fi.
It's great to be able to actually trace users easily across various access points as they walk across campus. This is fantastic for fault finding, because when students report faults, it's normally very vague, and it takes a fair bit of digging to find the relevant information. But with the Easy RF management system, this is fantastically easy. Some of our students have machines that are infected. The Easy RF system allows us to actually track down where that person is somewhere on campus and actually disconnect them from the network to stop them infecting other machines.
As this project is coming to an end, we're finding our students are really much happier than they've been with Wi-Fi in the past. They're making great use of it. It's natural for them just to use it in lecture rooms, in seminar rooms, when they're in the cafes, and of course when they're working in the library.
Following the rollout of the Meru wireless equipment throughout the campus, we've had very positive feedback from students. It's much improved, they can connect at much higher speeds, the throughput is much better, Everyone generally seems to be very pleased with the system.
The support we've had from Meru in this project has been excellent. They've helped us at every stage of the project. We've had technical folk from Meru on site working with our team, giving us advice and guidance, helping us get the best out of the system. We are really very happy with the solution we have.